Come on, woman. 90 years old and she's still driving. Cool. So let's talk about settings. GoPro settings, how to adjust GoPro settings, how I'm using GoPro settings, what kind of GoPro settings I'm using. Go this way, because over the years I play with a lot of crap and the results were kind of average. So today I will give you some advices. So how I record using GoPro, well, resolution is really up to you, but like 4K is minimum what I'm using. 24 if I want to have a cinematic shots, either 4K or 5.3K, because this is an option, or 60. Mostly I'm recording 60 when I'm doing like a regular vlog or recording something, because I have this option to slow-mo this. And like I wanna like just like 1 second from something, I can always extend it a little bit to 2 seconds, so I prefer to record in 60. I have also this option to create a slow motion, but if I want to create some kind of cinematic shots from this little camera, actually you can. Well, it's good to use like a specific optics that you can put on it, and you have this nice cinematic look, this smooth look when you're using 24 and you put some kind of, when it's very bright outside, and the filter on it. So yeah, this is if we talk about resolution. I use mostly wide angle or linear when I'm doing vlogging like this. Right now I have a wide, but if I will have the camera over there I will use linear, and mostly I use linear, but I know that this is very close to my face, so my face is gonna be a little bit like a balloon. You're gonna see more like front of the face, and everything like close to the ear will be a little bit narrow and down because of the wide angle, and I don't like it too much. I'm not gonna lie to you. Wide angle is like so. But it's good for like you biking or doing something like active shots, active movements. So yeah, it's definitely, and you wanna, you know, keep a broader look. So yeah, wide or even super wide is the better option even than wide. So this is mostly what I'm using when I'm biking or swimming or doing other stuff. Yeah, something that is not close to your face, because everything what is close with your face, with this wide and super wide view, it's just literally too much. GoPro is equipped with unbelievable stabilization, and I'm using high always. Doesn't matter the reason, I always use high because I want to have this steady shot, and that's why I'm actually using GoPro and prefer this over like a regular camera. If I just want to pick up something, you know, I want to record something quickly or whatever, I have like a regular life to record, I prefer to have this camera in my hand because it's much easier just to operate and take the shot. It's like an all-around camera, I would say. Of course, it's not good for like professional weddings or like commercial stuff. It's not impossible, although you can use some kind of shots from it if you know how to use it. And yeah, that's it. It's always on the high level, and I recommend to keep it on a high level. Bitrate also very high because I color grade image and I want quality from the image, so I always keep it on a high level. I know it's take a lot of data, but I just, you know, play a little bit with it, and I see the improvement overall in the look of the image, especially when you have like a trees like right now here at the top. Very often the contrast is so big that is like kind of not what I want. With this you get a little bit more, especially when you're doing some post-production work. It's just giving you much more pleasant look. Shutter speed auto, I don't play with shutter speed, but of course it's good to have this anti-filters. You want to have this better, like more cinematic look, is good to have those. I'm not using it because I'm using this like, and this camera is not professional, but if you want to have this cinematic shot from it, still I will prefer to put some anti-filters and still go keep auto. this setting at least. Equivalent, I found that GoPro can a little bit overexpose, and I always doing color grading for my videos, so I prefer to go down with the equivalent. I use 0.5 minus 0.5. It's not like a huge difference, but trust me, with the skies, and the difference is sometimes when it's like shadowy on the like lower part of the screen, and you have a bright sky, or the places are wherever the lights is just, you feel that is a little bit too much. So I prefer to go down a little bit with it, and then eventually edit this later. So such a tip, but really this is like over the years I realized that this small increments on increases, or just keeping something automatic, is just better option than you know, keeping this natural, not doing anything. So if you care, if you don't care, that's fine. Don't watch it, turn this off. Okay, let me check it's recording. Yeah. So next, white balance, mostly auto. I don't play with white balance. Sharpness, keep it on the low, because this sensor is really small, and if you like have experience with like phones, at least we all have this experience where when we have like trees or something that have a lot of details, and it's plenty of them, is just this breakdown between this harsh break between the lighter and darker part, and it's very contrasty. So and overall GoPro oversharp the image a lot, so I keep it at the lowest possible. And now colors, I will show you guys. So I always prefer to keep it on the it's beautiful, autumn is coming. So I always prefer to keep it colors on the natural way, because I found that flat, they should be the best option for color grading, but GoPro doesn't save the best amount of data. So very often when you go in the darker places, you're gonna have problem to pull out some kind of effective colors. So I kind of don't recommend it, because as I said, it's just better to sometimes create something recording vivid option, and then decrease it and play a little bit with the colors. Then if you have the flat and the colors are like average around, then you have a problem to pull them higher. And yeah, the flat is like average here. I know that it sounds weird, but it's true actually. So you know, keep it in mind that this is not professional camera. Next one, audio. Normal, I don't use anything with the GoPro. I realize that GoPro really have amazing sound, and if you just know how to use it, really it's gonna reward you. And this is that one of the best options, because for example Osmo doesn't have this quality audio, and very often even like cameras like 6400, what I'm using very often, or even A7IV, it's better, much better than a 6400, but overall GoPro has, for me, much better audio, and this is amazing. I have also this audio mode, I think it's called audio mode, but it's like audio is crap from it, so I'm not using it. I found that like original audio from GoPro is more than enough, and I can even in post-production correct it a lot. So yeah, I'm not using anything else. Wind, auto. Wind I'm keeping on auto, but I always kind of have some cover, either a foam, or right now I'm using mostly foam. Previously I have like a dead cut it off from the previous old microphone. I just stick it, glue it to the microphone. On the previous one I'm doing this, and the new one in GoPro I'm just literally put the silicone on it, and on this I put the foam, so double security. And yeah, and I have protection from this wind, and the audio quality is really amazing. And that's it, guys. Thank you for everything. ISO, I didn't tell about ISO, and this is the most important one, right? Did I say about ISO something? ISO, with ISO, don't go above 100. Doesn't matter what you are doing, do not go above 800 ISO. 800 is a max what you should use. Whatever environment you have outside, don't go above 800, guys. 1600, if you go into the dark places, is just literally a tragedy. So don't use it. I just recommend you don't use it, because you're not gonna like it. And overall, GoPro, even if you have just this 800, if you have a light places where is the light on your face, or just a light outside somewhere on the street, or you're gonna have like a small light close to you, still gonna find a way to, you know, capture it. It's kind of natural. Without like a heavy noise. But when you go to 1600, it's gonna be complete disaster. Nice girl cleaning the car, sport one. And she have a nice t-shirt. I'm making t-shirts, guys. And yeah, so keep the ISO. As you see, I have a 800 ISO and it's working. And even if you are going in the darker places, still 800 ISO is much better option than 1600. Never use 1600. If you have like a solution for that, well, maybe I'm wrong, write it down below. This for me works like a charm. It's just super automatic. I don't have to do much, and I know that I'm always gonna get a good quality video from it and audio. So yeah, that's it, guys. Like and subscribe, stay with me. I'm going to clean my car, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Już są Mikołajki. Halloween jeszcze nie było. Santa is huge, and here we have a scary ones. It's huge.
Like and subscribe.